Hello and welcome back to me playing Oxygen Not Included, trying to get the Hermit that's living in the Gravitas shipping container to join our team and to see what benefits I can get out of that shipping container. I put in this little system here to put polluted water so that anytime I've got bottled water, so that a few bottled polluted water that used to be sitting down here, now that no longer has to be sitting there, that is able to be dropped off there. Also changed this, so I've got an extra plant tree I'm growing here, and that isn't because the pips actually need them. That's actually because I want to get excess amount of wood to be able to make ethanol in the future for various things. And I have this new area. I'm growing Bristol blossoms. I've got 6 of them with a farming station. So I've got a farm for that. I also, in the last episode, started growing sleet wheat and pinch pepper plants down here. So I've got a variety of stuff. I also, for the very first time, have been able to produce pepper bread. So that's exciting because that's one of the things I'm pretty certain that it's going to be needed to put over here. Let's see now that I've gotten that. I still can't select it. Okay, maybe I just need more. Or perhaps one of the dupes ate one of the pieces that was created already. So we just have to wait for 98, 90. I'll get a little bit more. And we'll see if I can grab this before one of the dupes eat it. Actually, hold on. I've never done this before, but maybe I will. I want to reserve certain foods to be consumed. Maybe I haven't actually produced it before because I don't actually see it here. Maybe that. Okay, all right. I guess I just have to wait for more materials. Let's click on this. What am I? I'm in need of a pinch of pepper nuts, so we'll have to wait for that to grow a little bit. But yeah, very excited because I think I'm going to finally get the first item, and I forget how many. It says deliver food, 3 unique food items. So I think pepper bread's going to be one of them. Another one will be the frost burger. I think I can grow that. I know I'll need lettuce in order to do that, but maybe that's something I'll focus on. I can do surf and turf, pepper bread, that's 2. Stuffed berries. What level, what quality? 4 plus. I think that'd be the 3. Crystal berry. So actually, I think I've got everything. I think once these grow, it's just a matter of time, I believe, until I can feed this and see what happens. This is pretty exciting. So I'll just wait a little bit longer until some of these ingredients or like farming things grow to create the ingredients I need. Oh, I can already see that one was farmed. Let's have maybe I'll just keep filming here. Let's up this priority. Pepper plants going in. Still says inefficient 5 kilograms. That should be enough. What is insufficient cook? Oh, that's referring to the seed. Oh, the surf and turf. No. That's fine. So I should be getting meals. The dupe that has the ability to cook. You are going down there for some reason. Possibly because you're going to bed. All right, I'll be back. Oh no, they're just picking up resources. Let's look at meals then and go to cooking and up their priority so that they know to focus on this. Meals has finally made their way to the gas range. Power. That is painful. Okay. I've got too much. Yeah, I definitely have way too much. What to do? I think we just there's really nothing I can do but make another transformer. So let me refactor that, and I'll be back. So just finished the plans there to separate this into two circuits. So now I have a dedicated transformer just for here. It's still not enough. How much power does this take? Is this a heavy usage? I don't think so. I think it's more natural gas. But at 240, so that's not really that excessive. Let's turn this off. Cut that out of usage. Get this pump here that's occasionally being used. That really shouldn't be too bad now. Meals is on the way back. They think they're going to have enough power to run this. We'll see if they can actually make it through. The power keeps going out on them. Or is it the overall power system? I don't think so. Because we've got both the hydrogen generator going. Let's stop running some of the other appliances. I don't know why I disabled that one. That should just have 0. So we may need more power overall. But I'll stop producing some metal refinery for the time being. Just to verify that has its tune-up. Manual generator also has a tune-up. So a little bit of attention needs to be set towards power. Verify that we in fact do have solar panel, like during the day at least, running. We do. Okay. And we've got natural gas, lots of natural gas. Wrangle this. Actually, that's going to be good because well, this guy keeps escaping. I want him wrangled and brought. Let's make sure that's high priority because that's going to give me power at night. Worst case, I may have to bring heavy watt wire over, but I don't believe that's actually, no, that's not the issue. It's more power production in general. In the last episode, I was a little bit worried about water. This was getting quite low because the ice to water conversion was quite slow. So this conveyor rail has helped. Now I've got a very healthy amount of that. That's good because I'm using water for bristleberry, for sleet wheat, various different things. 2% stress. Who's stressed? Auto. I'm going to add a little bit more carpeted tile. Only 2%. Let's see if Meals, finally, with all these changes, is able to actually finish a piece of pepper bread. I've not generated a piece of pepper bread yet, so this will be my very first piece. If power can just stay on for them. And that has been dropped on the ground. Okay, very first thing I'm going to do is indicate that the dupes, this is not for you, not for anyone that is new, not for anyone that is currently here. Let's reserve that. Well, get the wrong scroll thing. Nobody should be consuming pepper bread at the current time. Won't bother with the dupe that's not on this asteroid. And I will also see if I can select something here. Sorta. This is now an option. Okay, I don't have enough. I don't know how much is, or maybe it just hasn't registered. I do have it paused. So no one should be consuming that. No! 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 Oh, okay, let's get those two guys off the floor. That's quite painful. They probably only ate so much. There's still a little bit left, and Meals is cooking more. Also, let's put our pepper bread down here for storage and safe keeping as well. So Meals is cooking another piece of pepper bread. It's going to be making its way out. Let's now have a look over here. Yes, okay. A piece of pepper bread. Select this. This is priority 9. Because at the beginning of the game, I didn't know how this works. Now I get the idea that barbecue meat's just not high enough quality for that. So one of the dupes should be picking up some bread. I don't know if animal is has. I don't know. It must not be because they're not running towards that. But one of the dupes should be picking up pepper bread. Doesn't look like you have it in your hands. It's a priority 9 task, dupes, and there's 9 of you. Someone should definitely be picking up pepper bread. And send it. Oh, we missed it. We almost missed it. Okay, someone get by without me. Hermit loves this food. Let's slow things down. They're just about to grab it. And they're taking it in. Okay, fair enough. And if I click on this, I should see 33%. Okay, so now we need the next food item. That's pepper bread. I can keep creating pepper bread because, well, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have for the dupes themselves. But I need to wait for some Bristol blossoms to grow. That shouldn't take too long. And I've got to wait for some of these to turn to meat that I can turn to seafood over here. Just to verify that I am, in fact, have that set. Consumables. Do I have seafood? That's cooked. That's not the yet. Let's actually not consume this, dupes. Just to be safe. Because I want to reserve that. Be converted to seafood. Cooked seafood. I don't see cooked seafood a part of this list, so that means that it hasn't been produced just yet. So how long do these guys live for? 25 cycles. It shouldn't take too long before I get that. And between them and the Bristol berry, I should, I think in this episode then, I'm going to get, oh, they're up on the hatch showing us that they're eating their food. Very good. But yeah, I should, and I'm assuming maybe there's a second phases. I have no idea. This is my first time going through, but I think in this episode, if everything goes well, we'll find out what happens when all those tasks are complete. Just realized this door was open. I was wondering how these guys were getting out. It's because I left the door wide open, so that should stop happening. This door is closed, so that is good. At nighttime, should be getting power from at least the one pug's leg here. I've installed some lights on the mess tables. That's going to allow the dupes to have some light while they eat. You can also have some light while they shower as well. See some Bristol berries being produced right here. 1, 2, and 3. That should allow me, I believe, possibly, to make stuffed berry. Maybe it's just going to take a second to register. Stuffed berry, I said. Would have thought for sure that had made some grizzleberry. Or hold on. I need to cook it here first, don't I? Yeah, let's do that. Cook it there forever. Whenever I get the raw ingredients, Bristol berry, make grizzleberry, then it can be brought over here. That is, that's what I was missing, I believe. So meals, it's all on you to make this, and I can send the second ingredients, 2 of 3, over to that Hermit to make them happy. So yet again, we are having power problems. Do not want to make more than one manual generator. Power control station is on, hydrogen generator is there. I think it is time to make heavy watt wires go all the way up. I'm going to avoid the heavy watt wires going through the base where I can. So what I'm going to do is actually have that go up over here, just because they're very ugly. And I'll get get the dupes to essentially send this heavy wire through right here. And that's going to go all the way up to the top of the base, where it's going to meet a series of solar panels. Right now there's 3. There's going to be significantly more. It looks like, unfortunately, I'll need glass in order to do that. But oh, whoa! A lot more ice has melted. What do I do? What do I do? I don't want that to be wasted. Let's build a tile right there at high priority. Even get rid of those. Been complaining the last episode with not having a lot of water. I can see a lot of ice has melted. Let's stop this process since we've got enough water. So that should hopefully slow down, and let's stop storing snow and ice in any of those containers for the time being. We want to produce some glass. And this one, temporarily, let's put in maybe 2 manual generators. I'll aim to get rid of those as soon as I can once we get enough glass. Check out the stuffed berries. Still not in a situation where I'm able to produce that. I had to tell the oh, speaking of which, there they are. Let's see if this is being brought up to electric grill. I told the dupes that they can't eat any of that. Actually, hold on. I told them that they can't eat bristleberry. Did I also tell them that they can't eat gristleberry? No, I didn't. Okay, better do that as well. I told them they can eat pepper bread now. So everyone cannot eat that. That's good. It's being loaded into the electric grill. Meals has saw it. They're converting that into gristleberry. Once that's been converted, someone should be taking it over here to the gas range because I've asked for some stuffed berry to be made. Got just enough pinch of pepper, but I've got more on the way. But I don't need a lot of food. I think the Hermit just needs a taste of 3 different types of foods. They don't need a large amount, which is nice. There is a gristleberry going into the gas range. That's what I was hoping for. Meals is still working on creating more of that. They'll eventually run out and make their way down to the gas range. So here is Meals making some stuffed berry for us. As soon as that lands, I will tell the dupes that they are not allowed to eat it. So there it is, stuffed. Hold on, pause this. We'll go to the consumables and go to stuffed berry, which should be here now. There it is. No dupe. Wish there was a way to say everything. There's a way to say there's everyone. Not quite sure. Anyway, whatever. There's not that many dupes. We will just manually click until we get every one of them there. Okay. We won't worry about new dupes. Not going to get a new dupe just yet. So I can now go over here. Stuffed berry. Got 1 piece. Let's select it. Hopefully, I'm going to watch carefully to see if I can catch the dupe actually picking this up. If one of you dupes goes over here and grabs that, there, Eggy. Eggy is going to go over. Excellent. Hold on, I'll just see what gift we get. Another hatch. So Eggy's on the way over. They saw a friend. Did a nice, let's slow things down just a little bit and watch this process of being dropped off in the box. Didn't see that last time. They're just right away. The Hermit is like, yeah. It doesn't actually go in the mailbox. It sits on top of the mailbox. But that's fine. That's 2 of the 3, 67% of the way. I've delivered pepper bread and stuffed berry. You can see the dupes here running on these machines, generating some power so I can make solar panel. Oh, you need to get out of here. You are causing problems. Hopefully I'll be able to wrangle that and get them safely on the other side of this setup over here. So now we're just waiting for some cooked seafood. So one of these I'm hoping will drop some parku. I've seen some in the other world, and that's because the consumable, I know that it showed up here, so it's definitely been in the world before, where it is right there. I'm telling the dupes not to consume it. Maybe I'll apply that to the dupe that's on the other world. Go over there, because is there pacus over here? There is a few. Okay, let's make sure that that is included. It is. Okay, so that should be making its way over some point, or naturally provided here. The only thing I'm not 100% sure is when they die, whether they actually drop me. I'm assuming they do. And I see a lot of eggs, which makes me wonder. Or no, eggs isn't what happens when they die. Never mind. Age 22 of... well, these all arrived at the same time. 22 cycles ago. Oh, I see. Yeah, we have not... None of them have died. At least maybe on the other asteroid. That's different. Okay, so we've got to wait 3 cycles. I'll just go and do some other activities over the next 3 cycles. And then we should have a bunch of meat. This guy should have its 3rd tasty meal. And then we're good. In the meantime, I'm just going to bring heavy watt wire up the top of here with more solar panels. We'll generate some glass and improve the power situation in the base. Now this I'm not sure if I want to bring heavy watt wire out here. I don't know if these little critters can dig through heavy watt joint plate. Actually, just to be safe, let's make it out of this heavy watt conductive joint plate. Perhaps they can't dig through that. So put that there, and we'll put another of these doors right above it. We'll hope that maybe this will be enough to keep those critters from going in our base and digging around and dropping off random material that can get in the way of the base. So the heavy watt wire is pretty much in place. I've avoided it going through the main part of the base over here. It's still ugly here, but it doesn't have the negative effects of the heavy watt wire. I've got minus 262 and minus 73. Definitely there's a lot I can do to improve decorations here, but where the dupes are spending a large part of the time, and it's still pretty decent. So what... let's just check on the pacus. Where are they? Elderly. 24 out of 25, so it shouldn't take too long. Get some cooked seafood soon enough. That'll turn into surf and turf. And once this is in place, I haven't been producing glass. Oh, I have. I just don't have access to it because it's inaccessible from the dupe's perspective. Let's fix that. There could actually be a bunch of glass all down there already. Maybe there's a good chance I don't actually even need to produce any more glass at the moment. So turn that off and give dupes access to be able to get that. So looking very healthy in terms of water. And once we have access to this glass, we'll build more solar panels that will improve our power situation. At the moment, we're doing okay because the batteries are mostly filled up. But that's, I've turned the glass forge on, the metal refinery's not running. And I'll want to turn those back on at some point. Let's get that critter wrangled. So I think next time I'll be back is when these start dying off and producing some, I think it's called pacu meat that is converted to cooked seafood, which is converted into surf and turf, which will eventually be fed over here. We'll see how it all turns out very soon. So pretty much all at the same time, the pacus have just passed, expired, and I get pacu fillets. They all arrived at the same time, so it kind of makes sense that they all expired at the exact same moment. But it doesn't really matter from my perspective. I just want to make sure that they're dropped off here. I'm going to get meals to go in there, do some cooking, and see the other dupes are looking for things to do. They can just do some digging while this goes on, I guess. Some of them at least should be at the top of the base working on solar panels. Okay, yep. So meals, where are you? There you are. Excellent. You're going to be doing a bit of cooking. Now what I'm going to do when the first piece is created, tell the dupes not to eat it. It's not for them just yet. Let's see, is it available just yet? Maybe I've done that too early. Cooked sea, is that cooked sea? Oh, there it is, cooked seafood. Yeah. Any dupe, at least on this asteroid, you should know you're not allowed to eat this. So that's going to be brought over here. Now, I think I already have enough cooked seafood. It's being loaded. I think the way that this is going to work is meals is going to stay there until they convert everything. Unless I explicitly get them to move over here. Now the gas range is a higher... Oh no, that one's a 6. Let's make this an 8 because maybe that's why they never did the switch. Okay. It might actually be beneficial to have more than one dupe that can do grilling. I haven't been really giving my skills out that much, but Seed, how about you do some basic grilling as well? So we've got more than one dupe that can cook now. Seed and Meals. But I think this is it. I think Meals is going to make surf and turf. It's going to land, hold on. Let's tell the dupes, don't steal it on me. Or on the Hermit anyway. Surf and turf, no one's allowed to eat. Now I better remember to turn some of these back on in the future when I'm realizing the dupes. I don't know if the dupes will actually starve if they actually have this type of food and it's the only thing that's left. I'm assuming maybe, but anyway. Also have this system here, which I don't necessarily need at the moment, but this is going to automatically drop off food that's cooked into this cold area and make sure it's not going to go bad. But I think a piece has been created there for, yeah, okay, nope, wrong one. Surf and turf. Select. And let's watch one of the dupes pick that up. And bring it over. That's going to be the final task, at least as far as I know. Maybe once you've done all these, it then gets you to do different things, or maybe this is all that's needed. Seeing if I think one of those dupes has it. Yeah, they do. I'm going to slow it down when they get halfway to the ladder. Okay. They're going to be put in on top of the mailbox. And right away, the Hermit's like, yeah, I'm hungry. Story trait complete. Mysterious Hermit. Hermit recruitment process. The Hermit loved this food. Yep. Oh, here we are. My sweet duplicant's efforts paid off. Our reclusive neighbor has agreed to join the colony. The only keepsake he insists on bringing with him is a toolbox, which, while rusty, seems to hold great sentimental value. Okay, sure, you can bring it with you. Now that he'll be living amongst us, his former home can be deconstructed or repurposed as storage. It's just a storage unit? Welcome, new duplicant. Maybe it's the toolbox. That's the cool thing. Rusty toolbox. Let's see. Information. On the inside of the lid, someone used a screwdriver to carve a drawing of a group of smiling duplicants gathered around a massive creator. Decor plus 15. It's just decor? That's just a decor item. Rusty toolbox. No database entry. No properties. Made a genetic ooze. It's just a toolbox. Okay. What about this? Is this actually anything? You can store a lot of stuff. It's a big storage unit. That's all it is. I could make storage bins since the start of the game. I mean, not storing this much, no, but is there anything special about it other than, like, in terms of automation? Can't produce anything. I mean, I can store 20,000 kilograms. It stores more, but it's also massive. And it's not that. A large transport unit from the facility's sub basement has been modified into a crude yet functional temporary sheltered. Well, it's not being used as that anymore. I'm stunned. It does nothing. It's made out of. I can destroy it, and I would get a little bit of steel. How much steel is it made? 800 kilograms. Ooh. I mean, I don't have steel yet, so it'd be nice. This toolbox is just decoration. I'm a little disappointed. That was anticlimactic. What's your thoughts? Am I missing anything? Has anyone else been able to do anything with the Gravitas shipping container? Filters not, that just means you haven't told. Okay, you know what? Let me just store something in here. I don't think it's going to do anything that cool, but copper ore. Sure. Someone throw a piece of copper ore in here. And we'll see if something special is going to happen. I don't think so. I think it is just a storage bin. Let's also... how many seating areas? I've got enough seating area. Okay. Where's this new dupe? Do they have any special skills? So when they join... they're called George with a J. They have a morale 13. That's because the nature reserves. That's just not a core thing. How many skill? They come with 3 skill points. I think that's the same as if they were frozen. Let's go look at their skill set. There are 7 on everything except for medicine. Okay, for some reason this dupe is really good, strong skills with medicine. They start with 7 on everything else. I mean, that's a decent dupe. I'm not complaining about the dupe. I was kind of thinking that the shipping container was significant. Let's just wait until someone throws a piece of copper ore just to watch. Maybe the animation's cool. Maybe something will happen that's special. I mean... Okay, yeah, no, I'm quite disappointed. Let's just not do that. And then this is what it looks like when it falls out. It just drops right there. And the toolbox is the decor. Okay. Alright. Disappointed, but it's done. It's complete. It's not the only thing in the Hot Shots upgrade. There is, I believe, and maybe I haven't done the research, I believe there's a specialty room. Let's go to the rooms over view instead. A laboratory. That is a new thing, and that improves the speed of the rockets. So I'll continue on. I'll experiment with that room. But yeah, thanks for watching. In the next episode, we will take advantage of that dupe that's here, and we'll make this room that will make rockets go faster. And see how that all turns out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another episode. Until then. Really, you're just a big storage unit.